What's going on, guys? Chris from AutoAcademics here, and today we're going to do a short video on easy car maintenance, specifically tire pressures. So let me go grab my chair and we'll get started. We've been considering the introduction of a series like this for some time now, and figured this would be a good way to get our feet wet and your hands slightly dirty. So if you'd like to see more quick and easy car maintenance demonstrations like this, be sure to hit the like button. You can also share other easy maintenance ideas that you'd like us to demonstrate in the comment section below. Now, this is the perfect time of year to talk about something like this because as the weather gets cooler, your tire pressure tends to drop, which leads to lower fuel economy, premature tire wear, and even possibly some safety issues. Besides the optional chair, there are a couple of other tools that you'll need to get the job done. For starters, you'll need a tire pressure gauge. This is a nice cheap one, but it gets the job done. The second thing you're going to need is something to put the air in the tires. You can use a manual hand pump, but I'm not feeling strong today, so I'm going to use an air compressor. There are many different types of air compressors, and mine is a Craftsman Evolve 3-gallon pancake example. For around $80, it came with multiple attachments and hasn't let me down after years of inflating tires, balls, and children's pools. Craftsman doesn't sponsor this video, so feel free to shop a different one if it meets your needs and price range, or you can use a compressor at your local service station. And as mentioned earlier, this tire pressure gauge was fairly inexpensive, and frankly, has been more reliable than my more expensive one that broke a few months ago. And yes, most cars newer than my 2011 CTS will show you the tire pressure for each wheel, and some will even send you notifications electronically, alerting you if one wheel gets extremely low. But it's still good practice to check your tires manually when the temperature begins to drop. So, as you could hear, the downside to an air compressor is that they're noisy, but it makes the job so much faster. So while that's filling up, we're gonna go ahead, take the valve cap off, and then you get out your trusty tire pressure gauge, turn it on, and just press it in. Now, our gauge is showing about 31.5 PSI. I don't know if you can see that on camera, which that's kind of low. So I'm gonna go ahead and add maybe about 3 or 4 more pounds. Good practice is to check your pressure before adding air, so you know how much air to add. Every car has a different tire pressure specification from the manufacturer that you can find on the driver's side door jamb. My car calls for 35 PSI, so that's what I'll aim for. All right, so now we're ready to add some air. All you do is take it, press it onto the valve stem, and hold it there for a couple of seconds. All right, let me find my tire gauge. We'll check the pressure. 33.5. So what we'll do now is we'll add a little bit more, maybe hold it for a couple more seconds. Check it again. 34, try it again. As you can see, it's kind of trial and error until you get to the pressure that you want. Now sometimes you hold it on too long and you go above the pressure that you want. If you do happen to go a little bit too high in pressure, all you do is take your fingernail and press that little valve stem in the center of the valve, let some air out, and then check your pressure again. Once you get it to the pressure that you want, you're all set. So now we'll put our valve cap back on and we're all done. As I said before, easy car maintenance, with specifically taking a look at the tire pressure and adding air to your tires. If you like this video, go ahead and give us a thumbs up and share it with somebody who you think could use a little help with doing a little car maintenance. Finally, as always, if you haven't done so already, by all means subscribe so you don't miss what we have coming up next. I'm Chris from AutoAcademics. Thanks for watching.